Welcome to Psychic Circus. I am your host, Dr. Lars Dingman. You're tuning in to Psychic Circus, the show where people call in, they tell me the last 3 songs they randomly heard, and I translate that message from the universe and tell them what their future holds, what their past held, and their loves, lives, and businesses become more clear and fulfilling. You can reach us here every Tuesday afternoon between 2 and 3:30 p.m. Pacific Time. You can hear the show on America's Talk iHeart radio station 5 times a week. To find out those times and schedules, you can go to the Facebook page, which is iTunes Psychic. You can go to the website, which is iTuneSpsychic.com. And you can follow me on the Twitter, which is iTunes Psychic. We're here every week turning song titles into future prognostications. So it's good to be back. Let's see. We have. Do we have someone on the line? Yes, we do. Chris, are you there?
Hi, Doctor. I am here, Doc. How are you?
I'm good, Chris. Thank you for calling. What are your 3 songs, Chris?
Okay, the last 3 songs I heard in no particular order was Kiss, Love Gun.
Uh-huh.
State of Massachusetts by Dropkick Murphys.
Okay.
And I Can't Help Falling in Love with You by Elvis.
Falling in Love. All right, so we've got Elvis's I Can't Help Falling in Love with You, State of Massachusetts, and Love Gun. Those are correct, Chris?
Those are correct.
Okay. I'm seeing that you are, you've got love swirling around you. You're single right now, Chris?
Yes, I am.
But you've met someone recently that you are enamored with.
Completely.
Yeah, like head over heels, puppy dog in love.
My heart beats like nonstop around her. It's crazy. Yes.
Right, and this kind of attraction hasn't happened to you in a long time. I see that you've had 3 serious relationships in the past, but it's been a long time since you were in love with someone.
Absolutely.
And you're thinking that this woman could be the one.
Yes.
That's what these songs are telling me. That's the Love Gun. That's you don't have to be a genius to figure that out. I Can't Help But Falling in Love with You. Elvis, you can't go wrong there. And State of Massachusetts. That's the strange one. Now, as we know, Massachusetts is not a state. It is it's a commonwealth. And if you're talking about love, the key to love is common wealth. If the relationship is one-sided or another, it won't work out. And I'm seeing in your past relationships, that's what happened. There were jealousy issues, there was selfishness, there was some infidelity, and eventually it brings the whole house of cards down. Is that what happened with these 3 major relationships in your past?
Yeah, pretty much all of them in the last one.
Yeah. The last one was horrible, like a car wreck.
Yes.
Yeah. And it made you gun-shy. That was, I'm seeing 6. That was over 6 months ago.
Yes.
How much longer than 6 months ago?
Actually, 1 year, almost to the day.
Yeah, it hurt you deeply.
It did.
Yeah, that's the mass. State of Massachusetts, the mass. People go to Catholics, they go to mass to heal their souls. And your soul was badly damaged a year ago by this person. And it caused you to doubt that true love is possible. It caused you to doubt all the things that we doubt when we have a bad breakup. That's not unusual. And you'd be crazy if you didn't feel hurt after that had happened to you. She cheated on you.
Yes.
Yeah. With someone you knew.
Oh.
True or false?
Probably.
What do you mean probably?
It's not confirmed, but that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm seeing it with someone in your work orbit, in your work sphere.
Okay.
And obviously that would hurt you more because you have 2 people that you know and supposedly love and trust turning on you. But you know what? Screw her. She's a filthy whore. You don't need her. What you have now, this new person, is her name Shelley?
Close, Corey.
Okay. not really close, but sort of. It sounds the same. If you were writing a poem, it would rhyme. Corey, all the things that you were missing in this other person, you're finding with this new person. Now, part of that is because it's new, and you're wondering how genuine is it. And even though you're madly in love, you think, with this person, there's a part of you that is still very suspicious. True?
True.
Yeah. And so what you're looking for is some sort of guarantee that she's not going to stab you in the back like the filthy whore that did it a year ago.
Yes.
Right?
Absolutely.
And so far, everything that is, you've been, this is a very new relationship, yeah? I'm seeing 6 weeks.
Yeah, roundabout, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you're still in that early honeymoon phase. And can it be true? Can she really be as wonderful as I think she is? Right?
Yes, that's the big question.
Yeah, okay, well, she's not. But neither are you. Right? Okay. When everyone starts dating, they put their best foot forward and they try and be their best self, which is good. But eventually, you'll see some cracks in that armor. The key is if her cracks and your cracks align and make a stronger thing. Right?
Right.
I'm seeing Corey. I'm seeing she's. I'm seeing like a pixie. Short, dark hair, small, not tall. Am I in the ballpark?
Yeah.
All right, you know what? We're going to take a quick break. We're up against a break. Stay on the line, Chris, and we'll come back and I'll tell you more about Corey and what your relationship with her holds in the future. You are watching and listening. And we are back. This is Psychic Circus. I'm your host, Dr. Lars Dingman. What are you doing?
I'm messing it up.
You're messing it up for all the people on the Facebook there. Now that's not going to work. We are back, and we have Chris on the line. Chris, are you still there?
I'm still here.
All right. So before the break, you told me that your 3 random songs were Love Gun, State of Massachusetts, I Can't Help Falling in Love with You, and we found out that you're dating a woman named Corey. You've been going out with her about 6 weeks, and you're questioning whether basically you can trust her or not.
Yes.
Okay. I'm seeing... Let's analyze these songs. Okay? Love Gun. Love, good thing. Gun, not so much. I Can't Help Falling in Love with You. Good thing. Although the subtext of that is, I can't help it. I want to help it, but I can't. State of Massachusetts. It's a commonwealth. Commonwealth is good. So there is definitely some ambiguity built into these 3 songs. And there will be some ambiguity in your early relationship with Corey. But I would say to you that your gut in this instance is correct. When you think of her, you see sunlight and brightness. And I'm seeing she's little. She's not big and tall. She's like a gymnast almost, physically.
Yeah, she did gym, yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right. So that's what I'm seeing. She's little and small and very sweet. I think it's going to work out, Chris. Yeah, I see that she actually is trustworthy and has the capacity to form a commonwealth with you. And it's up to you to be able to get over your feelings of hurt and betrayal. But I know why this is hard for you. In a past life, I'm seeing that you were a soldier in medieval times, like a knight's assistant. I don't know what they were called, but you worked for a knight, and you got killed by other guys in your unit because they were jealous of you. I'm also seeing in another past life that you were a stray dog. And you were born in your litter, and you somehow escaped and lived on the street. So you've had a series of lifetimes where you've been betrayed and betrayed and betrayed, and this residual effect has left you in this lifetime being very suspicious of people who profess their love for you. Is that true?
Yeah, that's kind of how I describe myself, kind of like a stray dog a lot.
Right? Well, there's a reason. This is because in past lives, a lot of different schools of thought and religions and philosophies, they explain the past life phenomenon by saying that Earth is like a school, right? And you come here every life and you're supposed to learn something. And you take that knowledge with you, you die, you come back in another form, another shell. And supposedly over time, the knowledge that you accrue eventually allows you not to have to come back to Earth anymore. And you go to the next place, whatever that is. And the lesson that you are taught time and time and time again in the lifetimes that I'm seeing, the knight, the dog, the stray dog, a betrayal. You are trusting and you love someone and you get screwed for it. And because of these repeated episodes in your life, you're quite rightly scared and nervous when something good falls in your lap like it's fallen with Corey. But what you have to learn in this lifetime, I'm seeing, is you have to trust eventually that love will win out. And I think Corey, the gymnast, has the ability to jump and do the tricks and, jump through the eye of the needle for you, metaphorically. I think this girl has your best interests at heart, and I think the issue is going to be with you, whether you can absolutely trust her. And when you're able to do that, your relationship will blossom like a flower. So my suggestion would be to throw yourself into it. That's what I would say. If you feel that you can trust her, then you can trust her, and let the chips fall where they may.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's how I felt inside. I just wasn't sure what to do, and that sounds right.
Yeah. Now, part of that is because you want that to be true. So it's hard, I understand. You want to trust the person. You want to be in love, so it's easy for someone like me to say, yes, you're absolutely right. But what I'm seeing with these songs and your past lives is that this is the essential question that you need to answer in this lifetime, is you have to be able to trust and to love. And this is another test for you. And I think it's a test that you can ace. That's the Commonwealth. That's the mass. You're going to the mass of the Commonwealth where you will find love. Stay in touch. Let us know what happens. Thanks for calling, Chris. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for your help.
All right, good luck to you. So many people are interested in this. Music is everywhere. Vibration is everywhere. And the universe is constantly telling us the direction we should go and what we should do. We just have to learn how to listen. And that's what I try and teach people, is to how to analyze the vibrations that are thrown that way. Who do we have on the phone now?
Hey.
Hey, who's this?
This is April.
April, one of my favorite months.
Oh, good.
What are your 3 songs, April?
Okay, Belle Biv DeVoe, Poison.
Poison.
Marky Mark. And Love in an Elevator by Aerosmith.
Love in Elevator. What was the middle one?
Good Vibrations, Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch.
Marky Mark. All right, so we've got Poison, Love in an Elevator, Good Vibrations. All right, April. I see you are a very sexual being.
Oh, okay.
Very tactile. You like to have a good time.
I do, yes.
Yeah. Some people having too much of a good time is poison.
Mm-hmm.
And you've had that problem in the past where you enjoyed yourself a little too much and it got you in trouble.
Yes.
Okay. And what you're trying to do is move forward and avoid that kind of behavior in the future.
Yeah.
Not.
I'm married, so how much trouble can I get in now?
Well, no, there's all kinds of trouble. It doesn't have to just be infidelity. There's all kinds of crazy trouble that people can fall into if they indulge in poisons, whether it's drugs, alcohol, too much partying, whatever. I see that you like to ride the edge. You're not a quiet, stay-at-home person. You like to go out, have a good time, and play.
Yes,
okay.
That is true.
Which is a good thing. And you just have to be aware that to stay away from the poisons. Loving in the elevator means your love life is up and down. Your relationship is up and down, not steady, which is a good thing as well, right? Who wants boredom?
Mm-hmm.
But I see that there are some ups and downs in your marriage like anyone else. And you're concerned right now about some of the downs.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And the third song, which is the good news, is the good vibrations.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what music is?
Vibrations.
That's right. Audio wave.
Mm-hmm.
It's a vibration of sound. Light is a vibration of photons. The entire universe is built on vibration. That is the true reality. Everything else we perceive with our body and our minds is a shadow of that. Vibration is all. As Dr. Nikola Tesla understood and wrote about, and I have expanded on in my work, vibration is the key. That's why these songs are the shortcut to what's actually going on in your life. So what these songs are telling me is you need to stay away from the poisons, because too much of the poisons, whatever your particular poison is causing the downs in your elevator. I mean, you're on the elevator. You're married. You're in the box. You're not getting... An escalator is a different thing, because you're open and you can talk to the people going down the other way. An elevator, you are confined in that box, and the trick is to make that box as joyful and happy and loving as possible. And all you do is you're going to go up and down, up and down, up and down. And there have been too many downs for you recently, and it's caused you some stress and some worry. But what I'm seeing here is these good vibrations are going to win the day. Is that things are going to turn out well for you. But I'm sensing that you need to adjust. We have to change your inner vibration. Where are you right now?
I'm home.
Okay. What I need you to do, we're going to raise your vibration. We're going to do an exercise to raise your vibration. Okay?
Okay. Awesome.
Put the phone on the speaker and put it down.
Phone's on speaker. Okay.
Okay. Now, what I want you to do is we need to raise your vibrations to a higher level. So are you watching? Are you on the phone, or are you watching me on Facebook?
No, I'm on the phone.
Okay.
I'm on speaker on my phone.
All right. Make fists of your hands.
Uh-huh.
And I want
Both
you, both of your hands, make little fists, right? And I want you to make a sound that comes from your solar plexus, and we're going to raise the pitch. So I want you to start low and go high. It's going to sound like this. While you're banging on your chest to get that vibrato. And
banging on my chest at the same time?
Yes. Listen again. Let me hear you do it. Good. But I'm hearing that it's coming from your throat. You have to move the sound. Are you? You're not a singer, are you?
No.
Okay.
Not at all.
People that sing, the sound comes from their belly, from their gut, and that is the navel is the center of all human beings. It's where life begins. It's the middle chakra. It's your solar plexus is where all your psychic strength is located, and that's where I need you to be making the sound from. So it needs to start there and move up in pitch. Let me hear you do it again.
Wait. Should I take my shirt off? Would that be easier? Like if I'm...
I think it's a better visual for those of us that are listening. Sure, why not?
Okay. Because I have sweaters and layers on. Okay.
Oh, yeah, take it down to at least one, a very thin sheer layer. And stand in front of a window. Why not?
Oh, I can do that.
Okay. Your neighbors will thank me.
I'm sure. Okay. I'm ready.
Okay, do it again. Yes. Did you feel different?
That felt fantastic.
What that will do is that will bring good vibrations to you. I know it may sound or feel silly, but you are mired with the low vibrations that do not help you in any way. I want you.
Bring Marky Mark too?
Yes. It's the song titles. Good vibrations. That's the goal, right? Poison is where you're coming from. Good vibrations is where you're headed to, and the elevator is where you are right now. You're going up and down, up and down, up and down. One day, everything is great in your life. The next day, oh my God, things are bad. There's no continuity. And it's beginning to bother you. True or false? Oh, there's someone at the door.
Someone's at my door, yes.
All right, let's go answer it.
I have my shirt on.
Put your shirt back on.
Okay, hold on.
All right. This could also be part of your reading. Are you expecting someone?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I heard you screaming.
No, I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right.
Good, thank you.
All right. Well, I think what you need to do, April, is every morning when you wake up, do this vibrational lensing, and you will raise your vibration over time, and eventually it'll smooth out your ride, and you will get more good vibrations than poison.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Give us a call. Give us a call in a couple of weeks and let us know how it's going.
I will. I appreciate this. Thank you.
Thank you very much, April. Thanks for calling. There you
Bye-bye.
go. See, we only think that these songs are random, that they're playing off our playlist or on the radio or whatever, and that it's random. But there is no such thing as randomness. Our attention is split in so many different ways now in the modern world with the cell phones and the internet and the television and everything. We can't focus our minds anymore. And what the universe seeks to do through my work and the work of Dr. Nikola Tesla, who I'm extending, is focus us on what's important and what can help us lead happier lives and be better versions of ourselves, which we will do more of when we return from this break. Don't go away. I'm Dr. Lars Dingman. You're listening to The Psychic Circus. 1-800-449-8686. We'll be right back. And we are back. This is Psychic Circus. I'm your host, Dr. Lars Dingman. Excuse me, the phone number, 1-800-449-8686. 800-449-8686. We have an open line. What we're doing today, like we do every Tuesday, is take phone calls. You tell me the last 3 songs that you randomly heard, and I'm able to analyze them and tell you what your future may hold, or in some cases, what your past held. A couple callers ago, Chris, I saw several past lives with Chris. I saw him as a knight that was killed by a fellow knight. I also saw him as a stray dog, and he said, yes, I often describe myself as a stray dog. So these songs are not random. They don't come into your life randomly. There's a rhyme to this reason. There's no coincidences in the world. We are here for a reason, and the meaning of life is to find your reason and then execute it. And that's what these songs, that's what my work is designed to do. I never charge for my readings. I'm here to help people realize a better version of themselves. Sometimes to continue on the same path, other times to change paths completely. Our last caller, April, was having a very tumultuous life. Love in an elevator, up and down, up and down. And I gave her an exercise to change her vibration. And if she does that every morning, over time, her vibrational rate will change, and the negative stuff, the poison, which was one of her songs, will fade away. And the good vibrations, the other song of hers, will gradually take over her life and be helpful to that. And that's what we do. The phone number is 1-800-449-8686. I was recently performing in Australia. I was down there for 2 weeks. We did performances in Melbourne, in Perth, in Sydney. One strange show in a hut in the outback, which was about 6 hours out of a major city. And then we went to Canberra. And I noticed people down there, even though they're a world away, half a world away from North America, which is where I live and spend most of my time, have the same issues and the same problems. Luckily, the same process can help fix them and lead people onto a clear path. And that is really my goal, to find ways to teach people to understand their human condition and to make it better. Really is a simple way to put it. Our number is 1-800-449-8686. We have some live shows coming up in the next month or so. You can find them on my website, which is itunes.psychic.com. You can also follow me on Twitter for announcements of those shows and as long as these radio programs and other shows as well. itunes.psychic.com. And if you're watching us live on Facebook, that's where you're watching us, on Facebook at iTunes Psychic. There is a lot of uncertainty and nervousness in the world right now, not just in America, but in the world, because of the political change that is happening in America, with one administration leaving and another administration coming in. The administration that is coming in is going to great lengths to cause this unease and unleashing vast amounts of uncertainty and negativity into the world, and it's having an effect on people. I'm noticing in my emails and on my messaging on the Facebook that people are frightened and nervous and scared and don't know what to do. In general, all I can tell you about that is you need to be true to yourself. And you don't even really need me. Pay attention to what's going on around you. If you're driving down the street, turn on a radio station that you don't typically listen to. Hit random play on your iTunes or your Spotify or whatever. And make note of the last 3 songs that you hear. And think about those song titles. This is the universe communicating to you, reaching out to you, trying to tell you to focus your attention on something that perhaps you're willfully ignoring or don't even know that you're ignoring. And by watching the show and listening to the show on a regular basis, perhaps you can learn the insights that I practice here every day through my psychic gift and help yourself. Someone who wants to help himself right now is Richard. Thank you for calling, Richard.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing okay.
Great. What are the last 3 songs you randomly heard?
The last 3 songs I randomly heard, basically, you know the Bruno Mars album?
Yes.
I was listening to the first 3 songs of the Bruno Mars album.
All right. What are the song titles?
Song titles are 24 Karat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what's the other one? Wait, let me get it right quick.
Sure.
It's a pretty good album. It's a pretty good album, too.
Yeah, I've heard that it's very good.
Okay, let's see. 24 Karat, Chunky, and Perm.
Chunky?
Chunky, Chunky.
And what's the third one?
Perm, Perm.
P-E-R-N?
M is in Mary.
Oh, perm, like a hair perm.
Perm, yeah, exactly.
All right, Richard. So your last 3 songs are 24 Karat, Chunky, and Perm.
Yep.
It sounds like one of the girls from The Facts of Life. Remember that old TV show?
Yeah, I remember that show. Oh, yeah boy.
Yeah. Do you like old television shows, Richard?
Some of them, I used to watch, I like some old television shows. Gilligan's Island.
Right.
Brady Bunch.
Right.
Those are two of my favorites. The old Spider-Man cartoon series.
Right, okay. All right, well, what these 3 songs are telling me about you, Richard, 24 Karat, Chunky, and Perm. You work in the media, Richard?
I'm a magician. I do magic shows.
Yeah. Okay. You're a performer.
Yes.
Okay. So, and you work in you do tricks, or are you an actual dealing in magic?
Magician, as in not real magic, magician.
Okay.
Entertainer magician.
Tricks. All right. You know what? We have to take a break right now. Stick around, and I will explain these 3 songs to you. You're listening to The Psychic Circus. I'm your host, Dr. Lars Dingman, the iTunes Psychic. We'll be right back after this quick break. We are back on Psychic Circus. I'm your host, Dr. Lars Dingman. We have Richard on the line. Richard's 3 songs are 24 Karat, Chunky, and Perm. And you are a performer. You are a magician. Is that correct, Richard?
That's correct.
I'm seeing that. I'm seeing that you're single.
Yeah.
And you haven't really had anyone special in your life for a long time.
Correct.
Yeah. And that's starting to bother you.
Yep.
You'd like to find someone special.
Absolutely.
You'd like to find someone permanent.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? That's what that song is about, perm. You want someone who's permanent, someone who's in your life, stand by you. Like a magician's assistant, someone you could cut in half and will still love you.
Yep.
Yeah. But your life is chunky. You know, some people have a nice, smooth life. There's no problems. There's no bullshit. It's just nice and smooth. Your life is up and down like a choppy sea. Right? And that's starting to bother you.
Yep.
I also see there's money problems, 24 karat.
Yep.
Yeah. So,
Just, the standard stuff.
Standard stuff, right. So, you are without a love of your life currently. Your life is unsettled. Monetary prospects are unsettled, and you're feeling a little bit lost.
Yeah, not really. I've got direction. I don't really feel lost, just slow.
Frustrated.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's what the universe is saying. Yes, that's how it is right now, but it's not going to be permanent. You will find a permanent person in your life, but your current state is not going to be permanent. And what you need to do to change your vibration, and to do that, you have to perform some exercises. Are you willing to try them?
Yeah, why not? Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. I need you. Are you a musician at all? Do you know anything about music?
Yes, I do. I got a sing bass baritone. And I play around with the bass.
All right, great. So you know what A440 is, the tone A440.
A440 doesn't ring. Yeah, I do.
A, B, C, D, A. I believe that's A440.
Right.
Okay. You need to hold yourself at A440. But right now, your life is too chunky for you to do that. So I'm going to give you an exercise to raise your internal vibration. And by doing this exercise every morning, before you brush your teeth, before you get ready, it will begin to change the physiology of your body. And you will begin to see improvements in your choppy life. It will open the door for people that are romantically interested in you to enter. It will help your professional life, and it will help your mental life. Okay?
Right. Now, what is that exercise again?
I'm going to tell you right now. Okay? You're going to find that pitch, A440, which I believe is and I want you to... are you watching me on Facebook, or are you just on the phone?
I'm just on the phone. What's the Facebook?
It's Facebook iTunes Psychic, one word. Okay?
Okay.
What I want you to do is take your fingers and on your cheeks, while you're holding A440, start banging in a syncopated fashion on your cheeks. Oh, like that. Let me hear you. Bang harder, harder. And hold the tone longer. Ready? One more time. Okay, do you feel any different?
A little bit.
A little bit, okay. I realize it may seem silly or funny for you to do this, but what you're doing is you're raising your vibration. And the higher your vibration, the more you can filter out the bullshit that you don't want in your life. So if you do this every morning, while you're looking in the mirror, in the bathroom, and hold the note as long as you can, you'll find out, first of all, that every day you'll be able to hold the note a little longer. And you'll be able to hit your cheeks a little harder. And that will, it's like stirring up, like if you have a glass of muddy water. If you let it sit, all the crap settles down to the bottom. What you want to do is stir it up. You want to stir it up and get things moving. And this exercise will do that. Let me hear you do it one more time.
It is A440.
A440.
Okay, and you pound on my cheeks.
Not me. You pound on your cheeks.
My cheeks.
Yes. Go ahead and do it. Excellent. Excellent, Richard. Do that every morning, and I want you to call me in 3 weeks and tell me how you're doing.
Yeah, it's Facebook, iTunes, Psychic, right?
One word, iTunes Psychic on Facebook, yes.
Oh, that's what it is, iTunes, Psychic.
Right. All right, well, thank you for calling, Richard. I appreciate the call, and good luck. Give us a call in 3 weeks.
You got it, bud.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
All right. Shannon, hello.
Yes, hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good, Shannon. How are you? What are your songs?
My song, Redbone by Childish Gambino, and
Red song? It's called?
Redbone.
Red Phone.
Yeah,
Okay.
Childish Gambino, and then No Problem by Chance the Rapper,
Uh-huh.
and 24 Karat by Bruno Mars.
Wow, that's the
Those
third.
are the last 3 songs I heard.
All right, that's the third time we've heard 24 Karat on today's show.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's a very popular record.
It's pretty popular.
All right,
And
Shannon.
it's lighthearted and it's cool, you know?
Which is like you. You're a very light-hearted person. I'm seeing daisies. When I close my eyes and I hear your voice, I'm seeing a field of daisies.
That's about right.
Gently blowing in the wind. You like to go with the flow.
I do.
Yeah. So your songs are Red Phone, No Problem, and 24 Karat. I'm sensing that you are, you have many romantic interests currently.
Well, I mean, I don't. They probably like me, but I don't like them back.
That's what I'm saying. There are many people that are romantically interested in you, but you're not answering the red phone. There's no hotline. No hotline. No one's really tripping your trigger.
Well, one person might be.
Yeah. One person might be, but you're not sure.
Mm-hmm.
Because you think there might be a problem with that person.
Not a problem, but just more like I'm just focused on what I got going on myself.
Right.
personal life.
Right.
Yeah.
You're focused on the business, the 24 karat, the gold.
Yes, exactly.
The monetary. You're focusing on business, and you don't think you have time in your life for romance.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
At least not no time for any drama. Anything that's going to be dramatic, I'm like, no.
Right. You don't want that. You wouldn't mind a relationship, but in the past, your relationships have been very dramatic and tumultuous, and you don't have time for that crap right now.
Exactly. No time for any drama.
No problem. Right? Another one of your songs. You don't want no problems right now at all.
Nope. Easy breezy.
Right. Which is good. However, over time, I think the issue is without a vibrant romantic life, the 24 karat gold will begin to tarnish.
Okay.
Right? It takes a little shine off of it, and no problem becomes a problem.
Uh-oh.
What you want...
So I should give him a chance? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I'm seeing Red Phone is your third song, right? The Red Phone. Now, what is the Red Phone?
Well, it's called It's Redbone. It's by Childish Gambino.
Oh, Red Bone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Red Bone. That's different than Red Phone.
Yeah.
All right. Red Bone. All right. Well, Red Bone, what that is telling me is that you are a very special, non-typical individual, Shannon.
Yes.
You're very different. You're artistic. You are not a cookie-cutter, Stepford wife kind of person.
Not at all.
And that is part of the way that you make your living. Your business is predicated on your creativity and your uniqueness.
Absolutely.
Are you in the performing arts?
I am.
Yeah. I'm seeing that. And you have a following. And the following exists because you're Shannon. You're different.
Yes, it's true.
And I'm seeing that you're very much in tune with your fans and your followers, and live in that world perhaps more than you live in the real world of your own personal life, because of the adulation, because of there's no problems dealing with fans as there are with real flesh and blood relationships.
Yes.
So it's easy.
Mm-hmm.
But the question is it fulfilling?
No, it's not.
Right. And that's what these songs are telling you. You could live
Wow.
You could live forever in this comfortable zone where all your fans who don't know you from Adam love you and say great things about you, but they don't. It's none of it's real. They don't really know the real Shannon.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And
that's right.
It's perfectly fine to enjoy that kind of adulation and feedback. But no problem. Another one of your songs, without problems, there's no growth. No personal growth. If everything is just at an arm's distance and superficial, what good is that, right?
Yes.
So,
I'm hearing you.
So I think what the universe is telling you is to open up, right?
Open up. Okay, I'll
open
up.
And this special person that's kind of circling you, that wants to get closer to you, metaphorically and, romantically, maybe you should give him a chance.
Okay.
And
well, a couple of weeks ago, a friend of mine is also a psychic, and she read me, and she told me that that it wasn't going to last between me and him.
Well,
and that's why I'm kind of that's why I kind of been backing off a little bit.
I'm not saying that it will last. What I'm saying is, it's important for you to learn how to open up.
Okay.
And to take the risk and put yourself out there.
All right, I'm willing to do that.
Think of this person's name begins with an M or an N.
Yes. Yes, it starts with an M.
Yeah. Michael or Mark, what's his name?
Marvin.
Marvin, okay. Yeah, Marvin. I'm not saying Marvin is your soulmate. What I'm saying is, think of Marvin as batting practice, right?
Yes.
You got to get in the cage and take some swings and loosen yourself up and be the best you can be with Marvin. And if he turns out not to be your soulmate, at least you're more comfortable opening up and putting yourself out there. Because a life with no problems is a boring way to live. And you associate romance with problems. And that's your problem, right? That's your problem. You should associate. There are problems in romance, but there are so many other good things that for you to not risk romance because of the problems, you're cheating yourself.
Well, I'm willing to risk it.
All right. You know what? Give Marvin a throw. See what happens. Give us a call in a couple of weeks and tell us how it went. I think it'll be good, at least for a while.
Okay.
You just need to open up and embrace that 24 karat in your personal life as well as in your business life.
Will do.
All right.
This is great advice.
All right. Thank you for calling, Shannon. That wraps up another episode. This is Psychic Circus. I'm Dr. Lars Dingman. Thanks for watching. I'll see you.